livest cloud radio show on the planet. Straight from the E-Block Radios, live on your dial right this moment. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from 6 Mile to the Mile High. Got my man Mark Money in the building.
You know what it is.
I guess. Is that nigga here? Yeah. Got my man Lee in the building.
What up, though?
You know what I'm saying? Got my man Lucius Washington in the building.
What up?
He got that fresh haircut. He still ain't grew his fro back in. It's all good, though. We're going to see Big Lucius in a minute, man. But, yeah, also we sending out a, what you call that shit when you looking for somebody?
APB?
Yeah, we put out APB on Giga. What? No, Dub D Feezy.
Dub
D Feezy. So, WD-40, where are you, dog? We putting out an APB for you right now, dog. You know what I'm talking about?
D40.
Dub D40. Hey, but look, you know exactly what it is, though. It is also Social Media Thursday. So if you got social media, make sure you check us out on Instagram and Twitter. All right, hit up my man Real Monk Money, and of course myself at Hood Howard Stern. All right, so make sure you do that right now. Who says this? Where? He said on the block. Oh, she asking for a friend. She's stupid. Gigi said sissies where? On the E-Block? She said I'm asking for a friend. Wow.
Wowzers.
Yo, hey, the real life thing though is that honestly I thought that the microphones was off. I didn't know. I think we had to be for her to say that, right? Wow, I could have swore the mics was off, man, but obviously not. So shout out to
that conversation.
I don't know. Is that? Yeah, that's that. That could. Yep. Oh, damn, that was damn. Shout out to the sissies, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I guess we will edit that later on, I suppose. No, but then, I don't know. But while we talking about it, because obviously we were live, the audio was live on air. That's some fag shit. Like, no, that ain't even no disrespect to the gay community. That's some gay ass shit. Yeah. Like, these dudes they chased the nigga. My fault. If you just now checking us out on Facebook Live right now, we just go jump off into some crazy shit because really, we were just talking about some shit off air, not even realizing that the sound was on. But we was talking about this video that went viral, where these dudes like chased this other little dude around the corner and like had a pistol on him, right? Mm-hmm. Telling the nigga to pull his dick out so they could suck his dick, like they was raping him. Yeah, that's some gay ass shit. I don't. That's some sissy shit. I don't even know. Like, because in real life, though, rape is rape. But that little boy got raped. But what the fuck, man? Is that what we coming to, dog?
That shit crazy, bro. Like, it's another video on viral we was talking about the dudes just rapping about sucking dick, bro.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. Is rapping about sucking dick. Like, that's what the fuck. I
can't believe that shit, bro. That shit hurts my heart, bro. Like, nigga, that's one of my sons, bro. Nigga, I'm choking. You won't see daylight.
Right.
You won't suck another dick.
Yeah, man, I just can't even understand the concept. Where's and these was little, these was little niggas. Like, where they getting this concept from? Like, they live in an environment where dudes just sucking dick like that. Where does it come from? And who told them it's a good idea to
suck dick?
To rape a nigga? Fuck that, they raping a nigga. What the fuck? It's not even funny, bro. It's not even fucking funny. Like, it's just, I'm laughing because I don't really know what to say about that shit, dog.
That shit crazy.
But, hey, anyway, man, we gonna get off of that, though. I was trying to do the intro, you know what I'm saying? So, we in this bitch, man. So, hit us on social media. Real Monk Money, and of course, myself, Hood Howard Stern. You know what I'm saying? But, what you been doing this week, dog? I don't even know how to start now. I just had to reiterate what we was talking to because obviously... Yeah, obviously we was overheard anyway.
We started already.
Right. But shit, what's been popping with you, dog?
Man, shit, too much of nothing. Same old.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Jobs pissing me off. Gotta get another one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you always, bro.
Man, they call me Colin Kaepernick at the fucking foot game.
Colin Kaepernick. Wow. You can't get no job. They blackballed you, bro.
I can get a job, but just to do the horse work.
Yeah. Wow. Damn, that's how you feel.
I'm a feel nigga like Jay-Z said. He said
still nigga.
Still nigga.
We're gonna talk about some Jay-Z shit later on too, man. That's what we're talking about today. But anyway, go ahead.
Not too much for you, boy.
You ain't fucking around with Defenders?
No, and I was just looked at it last night.
Okay.
On the Netflix thing.
Okay.
But I'm definitely gonna fuck with it because I like all those shows that the dudes was on. You know what I'm saying?
I never looked at Iron Fist, and I didn't look at Jessica Jones. Yeah, I ain't watch those, but like they storylines is kind of like I see how they all intertwine now and shit. Cause I fell off on comic books, so obviously this is some shit that's been going on in the comic book world forever. But I fell off with all that shit. Yeah, so this ain't no new shit. Oh, this one right there. All right, I guess we got our tech guy on. Maybe he on the way. I'm not sure. But anyway, so what else you saying?
Nothing too much, bro. Chilling. You know what I'm saying?
What up?
Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Working hard.
Right. You like we ain't recording.
Yeah, we ain't recording.
Take that over there, man. We're talking your inside voice.
Over talking real.
He's like, yeah, we up in this bitch, guys.
We in the basement in this bitch.
You were saying what though?
Yeah, shit, not too much enough for it. Chilling, keep it low to the floor like an ass, stand out the motherfucking way. Working hard, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get this money,
man. You still ain't watched Friends from College?
No.
You still ain't watched that shit?
No.
Yeah, that's my shit right there. But it's only 8 episodes. Like it's only 8 episodes of that shit. Defenders. Why they making shit so short now? I don't know. Cause they know niggas watch that shit overnight. Like we watch it in one day.
But they creativity is what the problem is.
You think so?
Hell yeah,
I mean, damn, with Defenders and that's comic book shit, like all you gotta do is go back 20 years on the comic books.
You hit a wall. They try to cram so much shit going on.
Yeah.
Fucking thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They hit a wall, bro. It's lack of creativity, bro.
It's a lot of shit going on in that show, though. Like it is a lot, bro. And I trying to catch up with the storylines of Jessica Jones and Iron Fist, because I ain't never watched those. But it's kind of easy to figure out. It's kind of putting it together. So like, it's good. I only seen a couple of them, but it's pretty good. My nigga though is Daredevil. Daredevil, my shit. But obviously Luke Cage is our shit. You know what I'm saying? But aside from that though, Daredevil was the first one I watched, the Marvel shit. And it's kind of dope. So I kind of dig that shit. But those two things on Netflix. And then this is something just kind of off the subject we was talking about earlier. Me and shout out to Coke Corner, you know what I'm saying? Look him up on Facebook because he do movies and shit. But we was talking about that move to to Netflix and other on demand shit like that. Like for me, I think that's great for black people, dog, because it give you some independence. And Netflix is kind of like not quite like Tidal, but like it's your content, and at some point you kind of leasing it to them. So like they have it on Netflix for X amount of time, and then it's yours though. Like after it's over with, they don't get to keep raping you and shit. You getting that 2-cent residual check. You know what I'm saying? Residual. I said okay. I was having a problem. Yeah, residual. Yeah, so right, residue. the resident evil. But so I think that's some dope shit, man. I think everything is going that way because motherfuckers, for one, is tired of paying for cable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you just don't even really be at the crib enough to just sit and watch TV. That's what make it hard to watch series on TV, because like you got to be available every week at that same time. Like,
and that's why they came up with this shit called
binge watching. Oh, on demand.
Watching. And on demand.
Right, but cable's so fucking expensive. It's like it make you be like, fuck this. I want to just pay $8 for Netflix. You know, some shit.
And Comcast is the highest fucking shit, but I gotta have it, bro.
Because you need that fast
Wi-Fi in my on demand, and I can rewind some shit on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
I mean,
yo, Jude, what up though, man? I thought you were supposed to be in the studio, bro. Yeah. All right, enough of Netflix and all that type of shit, man. Before we get off into our for real topic, which today, if you ain't know, then all you gotta do is read the title and shit. But we gonna get into that right now. First of all, we gonna talk a little bit about let me see. Let's talk about the fight first, because then we gonna talk about Dick Gregory, which is gonna get us into our for real topic. So the fight, bro.
Okay.
It's this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't really give a fuck. I ain't even gonna lie.
You know?
I probably ain't gonna watch.
I want to see. You know why?
Because is one dude mixed martial arts and one a boxer? Like,
no, the Great White Hope is what
the Great White Hope.
They think he's the Great White Hope, bro.
Yeah.
And he just trying to get that $100 million.
That's $100 million. That's $100 million. Yeah,
because honestly, bro, I get in the ring with any motherfucker. Bruce Lee, Mike Tyson.
Wait a minute. What? Bruce Lee.
I want to fuck. Who is it?
Wait a minute.
$100 million? Whoop my ass.
But you might die fucking with Bruce Lee.
Man, how? It's a fucking boxing match, bro.
I don't
give a fuck. It was worth the risk.
He must have heard me the first time.
Hey, my kids will be taken care of.
You take that one hit and just don't get up.
That's got to be a charity match, you know.
Because look, it remind me of it remind me of Rocky 3 in that movie, The Great White Hype.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
this is exactly what this is.
He's in a position to win whether he win or lose.
Yeah.
McGregor.
Because he's going to make more money than he ever made.
In any of his matches that he won.
Hey, but look, I'm going to tell you like this. It's a win-win-win, though. Because this is also going to make money for the UFC.
Yeah.
This is the reason why they want to do that shit.
And White smiling. Like
Hell yeah, he's smiling.
You know, and the thing is, Mayweather was called the Himala on that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Right, I know what it is. Yeah, it's profitable.
Organizations that we got.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm a freak this even work. I wasn't even trying to go here, though. But this is the same thing as the president of the United States, though, right? Like, I mean, basically, he's starting a war for somebody to benefit more than others, right? It's the same thing. I'm just saying, I wasn't trying to go there, but that's what it is, though, right?
Jay-Z,
it's capitalism.
Hey, speaking of Jay-Z, politics as usual.
Right, politics as usual, for real. I mean, that's really what's going on, dog. So he stepped in there, made it look real nice, like made us look at that battle, not seeing the bigger picture. That sounds like life and government like a motherfucker, though.
But Mayweather stands to take a chink in his armor, as far as his
he got way more to risk.
Yeah.
Way more to risk. Yeah. McGregor get his ass beaten, it's all right. He go get that $100 million, and he did something that no other UFC fighter ever done. Like, he can't lose. Right. So even if he lose, he wins. Nigga, that's fucked up. Them fucked up odds.
Shit, Mayweather winning too. You gotta realize he paying off the IRS. You know what I'm saying?
And his organization, he's gonna get paid whether he wins or loses,
because
his organization is a part of sponsoring this stuff.
Oh, okay.
So he's gonna get money. He's getting paid anyway.
He go get money.
Yeah.
But as a boxer though, a loss.
And as a black man,
as a warrior, the loss.
Wouldn't want to take taking that loss.
But let me
your legacy getting tarnished.
He's not
right.
As a black man, your legacy getting tarnished too.
He's not gonna lose. We talking all this shit.
Well, let me explain this.
He's not gonna lose.
Let me explain this to you.
McGregor gonna get fucking frustrated and kick him.
Let me explain this to you.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a self defense. I do martial arts, so this is the.
And even you ain't gonna fight Bruce Lee, right? Right. Thank you, nigga.
So let's get technical.
Yeah.
Let's get technical.
Okay.
All right. As an MMA fighter, he's trained to take more punishment than Mayweather.
Yeah.
Mayweather's knuckles is brittle. McGregor is used to getting hit damn near with bare knuckles. So, imagine him getting tagged, because this is a boxing match. He's getting ready to get tagged with some gloves on, so it's gonna feel like he's getting hit with pillows. So if he lose, he's gonna lose by the point system.
Who is?
McGregor.
Yeah.
He gonna lose by the point system.
Which happens because that's how.
But that's boxing.
That's boxing,
right.
And that's a Mayweather fight any fucking way. But he said,
and that kind of go back to why I don't really want to see it.
Words of Mayweather said he said he going for a knockout.
Mayweather fights be boring.
You got two dancers too.
Yeah.
Because
the best part about Mayweather fights be fight parties.
They both can move.
Say that.
And so you gonna get is a tango.
Right.
And they both know how to move.
Yeah.
And that awkward stance.
Right.
And dodge one another. But then if McGregor get hit, is he really gonna feel that?
Yeah.
With brittle knuckles and gloves.
I don't want to hear none of that shit. All that shit is fugazi. That's for y'all to talk about. Ain't no motherfucking MMA fighter gonna get in the ring with a trained boxer that knocked out 49 motherfuckers, and you hit a motherfucker on the ground. I don't give a fuck, brittle knuckles or not.
Hey, he believe that.
This nigga's gonna fucking get frustrated. Mayweather's still fucking fat. They talking about he old and all this shit. I'm
still
old.
fast.
He's fast.
I'm old. I can fuck some young niggas up. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? So that shit doesn't matter to me. The age shit, y'all talking about this age shit, nah, shit don't matter.
Right.
That motherfucker is a trained boxer.
True that.
Okay. You might know the martial arts and the MMA shit. That ain't going here though. You gotta rely on just these.
Yeah.
Right,
He's never relied on just these.
Hands.
You're right. And in the MMA, he has the opportunity to get a rest by shooting. Taking the
kicking
game
him.
to the mat. Right.
Yeah, wrestle him.
So all right. So
it's gone.
So the point was made with that. So now let's get to the money. So you gotta think about it. A lot of times in sports, things get watered down, right?
Oftentimes,
So
right?
if it's
More
watered
times than
down,
that.
And you hear them already talking about doing their little battles, doing their little interviews, and coming out and they weigh-ins talking about a possibility of a rematch.
Yeah.
There's a possibility that it could be set up for Mayweather to lose, and what McGregor say, hey, if he wins, then the rematch gonna be in that octagon.
Yeah. Oh, see, I ain't even trying to see that shit.
It's not gonna happen.
I ain't even trying to see that
Because
shit.
they looking at it, they gonna stand and make more money.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Understand
Look at
that.
that watered down
Understand
part.
that.
See,
But
that's
this,
watered down part.
thinking about Money Mayweather as a man. This nigga's name is Money.
He's not
fucking
gonna do that.
Mayweather. He's not. He's a warrior. It's a
Mayweather
rap for him.
I hope that he's intelligent enough not to take that deal.
Because in the MMA though, they can't even get it. They can't get a ticket that big. Can they? They can't pay that shit. Can they?
Mayweather coming in with his organization.
Maybe they
Bringing money.
could.
Nah, man.
Oh, they ain't making enough money to do that
No,
shit.
we overanalyzing
Then
that.
they ain't gonna never have another fight again ever after that.
The reason why that won't happen, the only thing bigger than Mayweather's business sense is his ego.
Yes.
Okay.
Huge, bigger than life.
Okay.
He's not going to take that deal. He
Yeah.
wouldn't. It's not lucrative because at the end of the day, he's almost done. To be fucking around in the ring,
Even after you win.
Mayweather's at
Right.
the point you can look at, you can tell he's ready to enjoy his family and his life
Hell
now.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ready. What he doing? He took that last money. Everybody thinking he was in IRS trouble. No,
Yeah.
that's just how big money moves.
Yeah.
He knew he had another $100 million fight to set up,
Yeah.
and that's what they doing. That, you know, when the last time you seen a fucking boxing match do a world tour?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Some
You know what I'm
crazy
saying?
shit.
They putting on WWF shows and shit for the press
Be on the
conference.
world tour.
You know what I'm saying?
My man.
And each show with more
You stupid.
per city. That's like, this is just a show. That's just advertising. They drumming up business.
Yeah.
Mayweather just making sure that he get his money. That's why he's sitting there.
He don't even let the clown do his thing.
Exactly. He'll let Conor do all the shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because why? Mayweather, his shit talking level is okay. You already hate him. But
Right.
now he gotta bring in, drum up the great white hype. He gotta go up there and
He gotta do even more, right?
Around the yard club.
Right.
Basically running off of Mayweather's script.
Right. I mean, because it's the same thing in reverse.
Running his script
Yeah.
down. You just whitewashed it.
Hey, my man
No
Juice.
pun intended.
My man Juice say you stupid. My man Juice say fuck both of them. It's all about the money.
It is.
Real
Yeah.
business.
Real business.
And that's the aspect that I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? I had to play the devil's advocate for a minute
Yeah.
and talk about the different possibilities.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we dealing with sports now. You dealing with the unexpected now, how people move in
Yeah.
sports now.
No, for sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? Anything can happen.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, the smart thing to do is to go ahead and, you know, with your legacy on the line, to go ahead and finish the deal.
That's what he
Yeah.
doing.
That's what he gonna
That's
do.
what he doing.
That's
He
the
getting
smart
paid
thing
and he
to do. Go
bouncing.
ahead.
And he
You know what I'm
bounced.
saying? It's not
No, you talking about with the rematch and
Yeah,
everything?
just go ahead and finish the deal. No rematch. No, I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Just okay. I got you. Yeah. Okay, I
Once
got
this fight is done,
Yeah.
once this fight is done,
Like you
that's
said,
it. If
Make
he
that
get
man,
back into the
make
ring,
McGregor swallow some bloody chiclets. And he can go back home.
you. Right to wherever the fuck he
and,
from.
and drink his
Irish whiskey. Right.
Thomas Jameson on me.
Right, James on you. On that level, man, shit. I don't really give a fuck about the fight. I kind of want to see it just to see what's gonna
I
happen.
got money on it because
Oh, see, I ain't got no money.
I just want to be
Yeah.
entertained that night.
Yeah, it's gonna be entertaining.
I kind of don't want to hear about it.
I want to see.
You want to see it?
That's
Yeah.
really-
Money
really,
and
you know what I'm
I
entertainment.
dig that. Yeah, I
That's
can
what
dig
this
that.
thing is about.
If there are
Money
some
and
good
entertainment.
hits, I want to see.
You want to see him? Yeah, I can dig that.
I got money online. I ain't never lost with this nigga Money Mayweather, nigga.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lose now. Brittle knuckles and all. He's a motherfucking boxer.
Yeah.
And this is an MMA fighter.
Hey.
And he's gonna get his shit
Hey,
kicked
we
in.
may have to bet like Harlem Nights.
Right. You gotta get real life better. Yeah, all right, we gonna keep it moving, man.
Whatever you got to put on.
Right. And next week we're gonna talk about this shit again after see what kind of spectacle it is. So we gonna revisit this Floyd Mayweather shit.
Kirkpatrick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. Hell nah. Hey, so real quick before we get into our for real topic, also too, man, we gotta give a shout out to Dick Gregory, man, and the Dick Gregory family. You know what I'm saying? Dick Gregory passed, was it Friday or Saturday? Yeah, rest in peace, my man. You know, and you know the crazy shit is it's weird, especially as black people. I don't know if other people do this too, but it's like after people pass away, that's when it's weird. I started understanding what they're saying. Like, it's some crazy shit. I've watched a lot of Dick Gregory interviews, a lot of his motherfucking speeches, but then after he died, I started looking at other shit like, damn, I started understanding it more. Why the fuck is that?
I hate it when I've actually been watching his videos like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Previous to Prince and even predating Dr. Saban.
Yeah.
I hate when I start watching their videos and then they pass not too long afterwards, like, damn.
You're right, you just get into the shit, right?
Getting into their message, like, wow, this bro really kicking game. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just talking jokes, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't just anti-white people. A lot of people get misconstrued because he does say the white man. He's talking about the bigots.
Right.
Understand that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Dog, the crazy thing about Dick Gregory though, which is a little odd to understand, is that I wonder how he pushed the envelope so far and didn't really get assassinated. I mean assassinated not in a literal sense, but you know what I'm saying? Like, how did they not break?
He was on. He talked about that. You know, but he talked about that. He was on the books.
Oh, he was on the books. Yeah, because I wonder, you can't talk that much shit.
He even talked about it one time when he was actually supposed to be at the Autobahn with Malcolm.
Okay.
And he told him, "Don't go."
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I heard that story. Yeah, I heard that story. Yeah.
And he was supposed to be there that night with Medgar Evers.
Yeah.
They was talking on the phone. He said he told Medgar Evers, he said, "Hey man, I'm sorry I can't be there to die with you."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
He knew what it was.
Yeah. I heard that shit about Malcolm X. I hadn't heard about Medgar Evers. Yeah, that's crazy.
I had been following him for a minute, and then actually one of my homeboys in my circle, you know, was kicking it with him in person. Like I got a picture with him and my homeboy together.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They kicked it. So
now, nigga, that's some game, boy.
I've been following him for years.
That's some game.
That was 10 minutes this time.
Dog, 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Right? I'm trying to tell you, dog. Hey, yo, that's crazy, man. Shout out to the family, though. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Shit, I'm sure he was, dog. And that's what we need right about now.
All the way from how to drink your water and when you should be drinking water and water.
Dog, he was talking about that shit, too, about the last video I seen. I think he was talking about the relationship between the shit in the water to, like, where this water is being, released to the citizens and those crime rates and shit, like, related to the, what do you say, manganese. Yeah, I had never heard none of this shit.
Manganese and lead. You know,
because I know lead fuck niggas up. Eat lead chips.
Talking about them for years, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, this is before. But still, that's where I got it from.
Yeah, crazy shit, man. But salute, though. Even though he passed away, man, his words are still vibrant today. Probably even more needed at this point, dog. You feel me?
But the dude was so 100.
I mean,
and he
too
knew
100.
but still, it's well needed. He was so 100, bro. He was telling these motherfuckers to stay out the way. Like, say what you say, get your fucking point across. You don't need TV and the cameras. Because basically, he didn't fucking want to be on the motherfucking TV and the cameras. So, and that's what fucking got all the other motherfuckers sniped off, you know what I'm saying? Because they fucking wanted, well, not want to be in the limelight, but they was brought to the limelight.
They was brought to it,
You know what I'm saying? And they, related to the limelight.
And is that our fault, dog? Like, is that our fault, kind of? About, and when I'm talking about that, I mean what he just said, what Money just said about how he was telling them, like, you know, don't do this shit, don't do that, and a lot of times they were kind of magnified or put to the spotlight. Like, is that kind of our fault, though? Like, should we have taken, like, I don't know, this hindsight, obviously it's 2020, but like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, would it have been better to have their leadership without casting them to the spotlight like that? Or is that even possible? Can you have a leader who don't jump the crowd like that? Like, could Malcolm X or Martin have done what they done without being so vocal or all on TV? Or
well, they was doing it before they got to the fucking TV. Yeah. So they was already fucking doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it kind of makes it seem like as soon as you get that spotlight.
That spotlight.
It can be done. It's just at the times he was using the mediums that they had.
Right.
Which was the corner preachers. You know what I'm saying? And going to speak at events and things like that to talk to people and shed your way of thinking and like the people.
Right.
that was the mediums you had to get out. You know.
Then when it got to the media machine, though,
tweeted, "Hey, meet me at the park." You know, what I'm saying? Wasn't none of that. We come, we gonna fight.
Dog, could you imagine that shit? Yeah. Malcolm and Martin with Twitter?
Man, crazy.
We'd have had a movement up. Man, what?
Marcus.
Chill out. We'd have had a revolution. We'd have bust up.
He already had the boat and the bread.
All on Twitter, like.
He got the bread up. He had the bread up.
Like, what y'all niggas doing tonight, man? Going to freedom.
I can't say, I can't say it's our fault.
Yeah.
I mean, what it is when you actually making certain moves, you're going to be seen by your enemy. I mean, those who deem you as an enemy. You know what I mean? Because you're looking for the bright spots. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for the one moving a little different.
Right.
And, you know.
Then you kind of emerge as that leader. Yeah.
Seen as that because your name going to hit the streets, man. We're going over here.
Yeah. For sure.
Get them infiltrators.
Right. But you see how that's why I want to speak on Dick Gregory. He was so fucking 100.
Right.
That he did his thing.
He didn't care.
And that was the point.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck what these people were saying. He didn't give a fuck about us pushing him to the line. Like, he like, nigga, I ain't going.
Right.
Like, nigga, I ain't going.
And then you gotta realize too in this day and age that your oppressor knows that in this day and age, when you do something blatant right now, that it's gonna start something.
Right.
Because we ain't the same type of Negroes from the past to turn the other cheek in certain areas.
Yeah.
You know, something gonna jump off. So now you gotta be more strategic and subtle. You know, I'm talking to different circles and people like, you know, they kind of like suspect on what happened in the hospital. But they're like, this man, he 84 years old, but this man live a holistic lifestyle and very healthy.
Yeah, it's always odd when people that you deem to be, you know, pretty much healthy, to die like that. And like, cause like, what happened? Like, why? Like, what was the cause? Did they say?
Dick Gregory?
Yeah, cause I'm not even sure.
From my understanding, this is, you know, hey, if anybody else got some better information, please quote in the comments or whatever.
Right, hit us in the comments.
To my understanding, it started from UTI, which basically went awry. And this was a quote from his family. I guess it's his daughter or son, whoever gave the quote.
Yeah.
Sorry again. But, okay. And they had gave a comment basically, you know, he was already, you know, he elder, you know, that infection, he just couldn't fight it off.
Couldn't fight the infection, Okay.
And he just couldn't fight it off.
And if you don't know, nigga, infections kill the shit out of niggas. Like, I hope y'all niggas understand, infection will kill you. Yes.
Every day.
You wake up dead, bro, and infection will kill you. Nigga don't lie. Nigga don't lie.
How did I get here?
Right, shit.
I laid down and now I'm in front of you.
Nah, for real. I'm telling you, I swear to God, that's how it is. All right, so shout out to the Gregory family, man. Yes, but we gonna keep it moving. We still gonna tie it all in though, because that's what we're talking about today. If you've been checking us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything else, you gotta know what we're talking about today, man. We're talking about black excellence. Can hip hop, all right? Can hip hop bring black culture back to excellence, dog? And I'm talking about that because I seen I don't know how many people seen it, but I saw the Jay-Z interview on what was that? Rap Radar. So shout out to Rap Radar. And I'm just saying, like, everything he's spitting is like really, that shit was beyond rap to me. And I know a lot of people look at Jay like a different kind of dude, like he's sold out, or some people say he sold his soul and all that shit. I don't see all that. All I see is a nigga who made it from pitching stones, nigga, and figured out what motherfuckers been trying to tell us forever, that we got the motherfucking power. Like, he not saying no new shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. See, the other side of the conversation that I heard was, all right, so Jay really got in depth this time around with what's going on. And so the conversation that I have been hearing from folks is, all right, rappers like Nas and other people been telling you this for years, and y'all been planning like, oh, now you're trying to kick knowledge, but now that Jay-Z doing it, when Jay-Z was also clowning Nas for speaking on this stuff, and now he doing it, now everybody's choosing him to, like, okay, now he woke up, now let's get on the bandwagon, where you had other rappers from the past trying to put you up on it.
Yeah.
And that's the argument that I have been hearing.
Right. Now,
so
did you see the interview?
I love it that he's doing it.
Did you see the interview, though?
I don't care what time you wake up, as long as you wake up.
As long as you wake up. Because in the interview, just like I was saying, the shit is is that he had a whole album that was like that this last time.
Yeah, it was.
But in all honesty,
1 or 2 songs. It was the whole album.
But them bitches been throughout all the albums. They be strategically placed underneath some other shit, exactly. But it's the same message.
Right.
So they don't new shit.
Right.
They just put them all together.
Right. And then too, he had been talking. He was just talking about blowing the money. Yeah. And even still, when you really go back to his old shit, he was talking about y'all niggas buying them garbage ass jewels. Yeah. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He been on the money shit.
He wasn't just stunting. He was investing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why he got to where he at. See, he's now talking about what he does behind the scenes and bring it to the forefront. Yeah.
And even he admitted, like in one of the songs where he was saying like how he had spent all that bread but could have had a chance to buy like a whole community and shit. And then you look at that shit and like, damn, that was some dumb shit. So I'm trying to let other niggas know not to make the same mistake. What the fuck is wrong with that? Right. I can't be mad about that.
He's looking at his life and career in retrospect.
Exactly.
And like, damn, man, I'm feeling like an idiot, even though I'm still straight.
Right, I'm still good.
I could have did more. Yeah. You know, I blew. You probably blowing that shit vacationing and bullshitting around.
Just fucking around,
with
right.
the homies, you know what I'm saying? And then you could have actually solidified more wealth for your family and children. That's what it's about him trying to solidify wealth now for family
for them generations.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And you do got a lot of other rappers, and you right, you know, to comment on that, hip hop can actually change the community because it changed it for the worse.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we sat out here, don't get me wrong, with the freedom of speech, going back with Luke Skywalker and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? With the congressional hearings, fighting to say what they want.
Yeah. Right.
Don't get me wrong. And even with NWA, they was protesting that. Yeah. It's fucked up. A lot of our people sat back and say, "No, you shut down our freedom of speech, this, that, and the other." But we actually fought to hear the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Instead of the right shit.
Instead of right shit.
You know what I'm saying? You call them happy rappers and shit. You don't want to hear that happy bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? You want a right to say bitches and hoes, and now the fire done spread all over the place. Now everybody want to chill out and realize. See, a lot of motherfuckers don't even realize the destruction is done. You know, now you want to call the little kids dope fiends now.
He said they don't even want to realize.
Shit, we was dope men.
I was gonna say, right.
So that, what do you expect?
Yeah, those are our offsprings. Like we created those monsters.
It's always gonna come back to your door. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna come back to your door.
You parent to that.
Yeah.
This nigga love that shit.
It's back to the fucking folks, man. It's about what you raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these people, man, nowadays, bro, got the whole game twisted.
Yeah.
If hip hop can save fucking black excellence or whatever the fuck you saying, why couldn't our grandmas save the shit? Because they was saying it.
Yeah.
They was saying it.
So this
is like knuckleheads motherfuckers didn't listen.
Yeah.
Now it's really on your it's like in the door, in the house. It ain't beating on your door. It's definitely in the fucking crib now. So now we looking for somebody else to give us the fucking game, which we know this. Jay-Z said it, but we already know this.
We already know this shit, right? Yeah.
Nigga said it, but we already know it. But we, as a motherfucking people around, gotta put forth forever. Stop saying what the fuck we gonna do and just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it like fucking Nike. Just do it. Yeah. Because my granddad, my uncles, they been preaching in my ear for the longest. Yeah. Like, shit ain't fair. Shit ain't gonna be fair. Nigga, you gotta work extra hard to get what the fuck you gotta do.
Yeah. But then even more than that, though, I think this is just taking it to another level because we were inbred with that. Now, our next generation, we got to inbred them with ownership. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to take it a step further. Exactly. Because, like, they said, all right, you got to do this, you got to do X, Y, and Z in order to even get this far. So we got to already start from this far and then say, well, once you get something, then this is what you need to do with it. And that's where, I think that's where we fell off. And I think that's why there's a lot of kids in our younger generation who, I hate to say it, they damn near starting over. So now we preaching at them, and you know when you're getting preached at, you know that shit go in one ear and out the other. You're hearing that shit, right? So I feel like hip hop is in a position where it can, I guess basically it can preach. You know what I'm saying? It can preach to you.
It does.
But you got to be willing to listen though, because people who, I guess like I said, people with different ideology. I don't know, but it's like I can't be mad. I can't be mad at Jay. I can't be mad if he don't make certain business moves. I can't be mad at none of that shit. Like when he made Tidal, like niggas was mad. Like how you go do this, do that? Because he didn't want to be fucking Apple. Like they probably didn't want to cut him the check like he wanted. And like he said on the interview, he was like, shit, he fucked with my mans. But he was like, I want to do some other shit. I want to give the people who go be on Tidal a little bit more, they possession. Like it's their shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. So It's the same kind of thing. How can you be mad about a nigga talking about it? You got to sit here and figure out when he started saying that shit. And man, I don't give a fuck. No. Like, if somebody getting it, then get it.
You know, we live in a hypocritical society to where, you know, everybody always preaching that you need to change for the better. But as soon as you do it, then it's like they got short-term memory loss. And it's
exactly.
It's like, he just not did it.
Yeah.
And then they have a problem with it. Like, can't nobody actually change in real life. Can't nobody actually grow in real life.
Set trip.
Right. You're right.
Block forever.
Right.
But if you're not doing it, and you need to do this, you need to do that. But as soon as you do it, it's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a catch-22.
It's a catch-22.
It's still out here.
We pigeonhole ourselves.
Yeah, man, most definitely. And they like that. And when I say they, I mean, you know what I'm talking about when I say they, them folks. What my man say, D white man and shit. D white man. Hey, but look, nah, I think that's real talk though. So I can't be mad about what he's saying or how he going about it. Just like how we had this whole conversation about LeVar Ball. You know what? I talk shit about it. Like, man, that nigga loudmouth, he making a lot of trouble and shit. But I've never said that I disagree with his ideology. The way he going about it, I don't know, nigga. Too much media attention for me. But the whole concept of, hey, fuck y'all, we gonna start something over here, I'm with it. How can you not be with that?
At the end of the day, he's selling a product, so how is it too much media attention?
Well, yeah, let me look at it like that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's keeping his name in the news. You would have never gave a shit about a LeVar Ball.
And see, and that's a little bit of my brainwashing, though. It's a little bit of my brainwashing to think that,
so
damn,
today it's still
we better be quiet.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We better be quiet.
He getting free press.
Here's the thing.
Free press,
free press.
And I understand what you're saying, because as soon as we came out the womb, we was given that Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Right.
So
true.
We always had this second nature, this platform that we go back to every time we assess something.
Right.
We go back to that and pair it up with that.
I
See
agree.
if it matches up with, and that's just second nature. Even when you wake up and you trying to reprogram yourself for the bag of lies that you were sold, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you still try to match it up with that foundation you was given, that original foundation you was given, whether it was spiritual or practical. You're trying to pair it up with that.
Word.
So I mean that's understandable. Yeah. You know, but just own it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I can't, like I said, the shit, the knowledge, the motherfuckers telling us has been happening forever. But I think somehow we've got, again, like, somehow we fell off track. Like, how many times, this is kind of like kids, how many times do a parent have to tell you to do something before they be like, God damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then they be like, shit.
At the end of the day, it's still subliminal. You know, that's just how we program. We learn subliminally. You know what I'm saying? Your subconscious guides you through the day more than not. Believe it or not. You know how many times have you driven to work and just like, God damn, you don't remember shit about the trip.
Because you just make it so often.
You get there. So when you subconsciously hearing nigga, bitch, kill, nigga, bitch, kill, nigga, bitch, kill, nigga,
subconsciously it's just in you.
You would just click and be like, man, I just snapped the fuck out and don't know what.
Yeah.
So
you program.
So now you understand it's a war for the mind. So that's why you got to be careful what you put in your motherfucking ears,
right?
And what you put in your eyes.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because in a lot of houses, hip hop quotes and rap has replaced the Bible.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as crazy as it sounds, it's true. Because how many more times motherfuckers just in conversations, well, Jay-Z said blah, blah, blah.
Right, yeah.
Shit, Nas always said blah, blah, blah.
Preachers do it,
yeah. Same thing. Right.
Yeah.
Do it in the pulpit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to relate to the
to relate a message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they have become somewhat, you know, the church, so to speak. The preachers, the hood preachers.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is.
It's the words. You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the hood. So yeah, if you're talking about more positive things, hey, you know what I'm saying? Doing better shit with your life. You know?
Yeah. I guess what my question now though is because I listened to the album like so many motherfucking times. We not just gonna stick on Jay on this. We're gonna talk about hip hop period, but listening to that shit back to front to back, it's like I feel like anything that's empowering to like a black movement, especially when it's something that we've been. That was the whole concept. Like the whole concept was to figure out how the fuck you can get from situation A to situation B, dog. That's the whole concept of selling dope. Whole concept of rap music, nigga. All that shit is to get you out your first circumstance and get to the second one that you've been prodded to believe is the better situation, right?
Somebody got to bring it back. You got to start.
I think that's a great start, and the reason being, like you say, Nas, going all the way back to X-Clan, been saying this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But just the fact that the influence that Jay-Z has had, you know what I'm saying, over hip hop culture, you know what I'm saying, and his voice is one of the biggest, if not the biggest in the game. But you got people who in the game that's doing big things that still look up to him as big bro in his words. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know
that's why Pac was such a threat. They was afraid of that man solely speaking on that type of stuff because he had that much influence over the youth at his time. And
but see how they lulled us to sleep.
Jay-Z survived to live to fight another day.
Right.
To bring it up to the surface.
Yeah, he was Dick Gregory.
Right, Dick Gregory
Good times.
Right. Now the crazy shit about that though is just flopping back to Pop.
Yeah.
That's the crazy shit about that whole situation is that you are exactly correct. But most people will only remember what they felt like was a beef between East and West, East and West, shit, right?
They'll remember his first hits and what it's really about. You know what I'm saying?
And it's just a way. It's a divide and conquer thing. You start questioning the relationship between Suge and him. You start questioning the relationship between anybody who owned a record label and they artists. You start questioning that shit. But look at what they doing. This was our shit. This nigga was what in the boogie down in the Bronx and shit, right? You got a nigga on turntables and a motherfucker one mic. That was our shit.
Yeah.
That was our shit. So whatever we turned it into, who the fuck started making us look sideways at each other? This is what always happened, bro.
The nigga
who signed the check, right?
Sign that check and say, I need this album to sound more street.
Exactly.
You need more street. You ain't never been on the street.
We're talking about the streets already.
Right, exactly.
But from what's actually happening,
I need
not what you want to glorify.
Yeah. Hey,
when they figured out what we was doing was lucrative, they jumped on it and it was over.
Yeah, right. I mean, because for us, originally, like the for real origination of hip hop, that shit wasn't about money.
No.
It was about a nigga having a voice.
It was street news.
It was about a nigga having a voice.
It was art. It was street news.
Right. And once you put money in some shit, everything get fucked up.
Hey, no pun intended. So I'm gonna go back to what he said. How we quote rappers. What Pac said in one of his lyrics. Everything gets corrupted when man touches it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's pretty much how it go. Yeah. Hey, so we go
Jewish.
We go keep it moving. Hey, if you got a comment, hit us in the comment box right below the video right now, man. We want to know.
Mazel tov. Sign the check.
Can hip hop bring black culture back to excellence, man? Hit us in the comment box. My man Dion said his phone about to die. I guess we gotta wrap it up, huh? Sorry, nigga. We got about it's almost we didn't talk for a long time, dog. Hey, thanks for checking us out, though, man. If your phone down, man, holler at me later, though. You know what I'm talking
appreciate
about?
You,
I see Dub D. Feezy. He finally checked in, dog. Hey, what up, though? Hey, Dub D. Feezy.
Time flies when you have the fun.
Big
Time flies when you have the fun.
Is that what it is?
All slick.
Right, so damn, I guess we gonna go around one last time then. I didn't know it was this late and shit.
Pot and kettle.
Right. Pot and kettle. Call each other black. Yo, so we gonna go around one more time, dog. So Lee, we gonna hit you first, man. Can hip hop bring black culture back to excellence? And I say back to excellence because I want y'all to remember that black excellence did not start with slavery. That's what people gotta quit thinking that our history go back to the plantation. Nigga, it goes further than that.
We were not slaves, we were enslaved.
Right, exactly. Yeah, we were people at one point. Right, exactly.
But I believe it can. You know what I'm saying? If more artists choose to put more positive messages in they music, even in the videos, on some subliminal shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you do have a lot more artists that are independent these days that's doing big numbers. Yeah. And yes, it could. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand why they just being so fucking ignorant. You ain't even got a boss. You know what I'm saying? But cut it short. Yeah, hip-hop can.
He said, fuck it. Yeah, it can.
It can. If the message to be received.
Yeah. Oh, that no. My man Lucius Washington. What up, dog? What you think, bro? Sir Lucius.
Hip hop definitely can change because it's an energy, it's a movement, and you know the way the game goes, anywhere the pendulum swing, that's where the energy going. So if showing the way we've had an influence, it definitely could be influence positive, but you have to make a choice. You have to make a choice to want to talk about it. You got to have a backbone.
Yeah.
To want to speak on it, you know, and it'll show you what you truly value.
Right.
You know, to speak on that, it'll show you what you really value. Do you value the money and material, or do you value true freedom? And freedom ain't free.
Right, for sure.
You know, because
that's true.
Because
and we ain't even talking about money. We talking about real sacrifice.
And let's get on this. Let's deal with just being a layman human.
Mm.
What's gonna come up is cats talking about, well, you know, I gotta feed my kids, so this is what's selling. Yeah. So when you think about all the people that sometimes get called coons nowadays in the media, think about what situation that they was in, who came to help them.
Right.
When you talk about cats like Ray Lewis and all them,
man, we ain't gonna have no conversation about Ray Lewis because we get ready to run out of time.
You know what that man? You know what he did and who saved him. So are you shocked that he's talking the way he's talking? You feel me?
I mean, I can still be shocked.
No,
I can't be shocked. I can still be mad though.
I agree. I share.
Yeah.
Look, I agree and share your feeling and notion about it.
A feeling and notion.
Yeah, I get it. But look at it.
Yeah. Look at it for what it is.
I'm supposed to be behind bars.
Right.
And they saved me. So now they playing their hand.
Yeah.
Now they playing Uncle Ray. Peace and love and blessings.
Right. Boy, buddy, man, what you say, dog?
I say hip hop can definitely help it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we as a people it should have been already there. It's been told to us.
Yeah.
But they do have a voice to fucking express it more now in lyrics and raps, and fuck being subliminal. Yeah. Jay-Z wasn't being subliminal in this album, and that's what got us talking.
Low-key, Rick Ross' last album was on that kind of same shit. He been on that shit.
Him and Jay was doing it together on the track.
Exactly.
A lot of stuff is
Black Dollar, all that shit.
It's a lot of code that you just gotta know what you were listening to.
And they only doing it just to get their word across. They put it in subliminal, so this motherfucker Jew with the afros can't say, "Hey, man, we need more street." Right. We need more fucking violence in this fucking album. You know what I'm saying? so and that's what they're doing. Yeah. So they playing that role, and it's just time for us to play our role. You know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple. Like they doing their job.
All right.
So now other motherfuckers should jump on the bandwagon instead of jumping on them fucking skinny jeans and stepping on these motherfucking pinky rings and sucking dick raps and shit.
And these skinny jogging pants. I wish those motherfuckers would go out of style.
And remember, they okay with us talking about violence as long as that is about us.
Right.
When you talk about violence, a person towards the person that you should be showing violence to. Oh no, they ready to flag you and cut you off.
Right.
As long as you keep on talking about violence against one another, they're fine with that.
Word.
We're gonna promote that. We're gonna put money behind that.
No, that's no doubt, man. On that note, I'm gonna wrap it up too, man. I definitely agree. I think that hip hop can definitely. I can't say that it can save us, but it can definitely encourage us to move in the right direction. And I think this is only because we are attention people. Like our attention, we got attention deficit disorder because it's just too much information, too much shit is overwhelming. So sometimes we have to. It takes a J to have an album like that when Mos Def been saying this shit all his life. Yeah, right. It takes that, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can't be mad at one or the other. But I think the thing is, the way we change that, the way hip hop is more influential, is that people start going back to the roots of the shit, going back to what we were saying about the boogie down. Niggas was rapping to get their point across, to express themselves. It's too many niggas out now rapping to get a check. Yep. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't making no money off making music. So you gotta make the music and then use that to get to that shit is a platform to get to some other shit. We gotta get back to that thinking to where I'm trying to get my voice out. Fuck the check. Cause once you put that check in there, then you gonna start wearing skinny jeans and doing whatever the fuck it is that the majors want you to do. You know what I'm saying?
So trying to get a check and get checkmated.
Right. Exactly.
Whatever is lit.
Right, whatever is litty.
Another thing I wish go out of style. The word lit. Stop saying, oh my God, everything is lit, litty.
Right.
Yeah.
Back in our day, lit meant hot in a motherfucker. That's what it meant. Like y'all lit, cuz like you blowing up.
I say lit, but that's what
the real lit.
That's what I mean. Like nigga, lit.
Right. Right, for sure. Yo, on that note, man, we about to be up out here. I want to thank everybody who checked us out on eblockradio.com. Make sure you check out all the replays and subscribe to our YouTube channel right there on eblockradio.com. But until the next time, man, you know exactly what it is, man. The Live is Cloud radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial. I got my man Lee in the building.
What up, though?
You know what I'm saying? I got my man Lucius, left foot Washington.
You know what I'm saying?
You know,
two-step with a twist.
Two-step with a twist. Got my man Mark Money in the building.
You know what it is.
For sure, man. You got your boy, man, the hood, Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from 6 Mile to the Mile High, man. We up out here. Peace out, y'all. Yeah, that shit was kind of loud, though.